What happened to Donald Trump's hand? They look like burn marks from his right thumb to his index finger, and they were clearly visible as he waved today. Last night at a rally in New Hampshire, his hand looked fine. No sign of any injury. So what could have happened overnight? We showed the images to dermatologist Dr. Doris Day.
It's most likely from gripping a golf club. I can't think of what else that could do this. This is something that we see in golfers when they're either using a new club, or if you have an extended game where you're playing more rounds of golf and really getting into it, you may not even notice that you're causing that friction on the hand.
She says the injury could have happened several days ago, but the blisters apparently popped overnight. Trump was in a Manhattan courtroom today as writer E. Jean Carroll testified that her reputation was shattered when Trump called her a liar over her claims he sexually assaulted her in a dressing room at Bergdorf Goodman's department store in the late 90s. Previously, I was noticed simply as a journalist. Now I'm known as a liar, a fraud, and a whack job. She says she was bombarded with abuse on social media, one troll calling her a demented, lying old hag. As E. Jean Carroll testified, Trump was heard grumbling these things she's saying are false and it's a con job, a witch hunt, loud enough for the jury to hear. The judge warned Trump, keep your voice down. He even threatened to banish the former president from the courtroom. Trump responded by saying, I would love it. I know you would, the judge said. You just can't control yourself. You can't either, Trump shot back. Despite the protests, Trump says his court cases are helping him in his re-election bid.
If I didn't get indicted all these times, and if they didn't unfairly go after, I would have won, but it would have been much closer, I tell you.
Today, he's ramping up his attacks on Nikki Haley by focusing on her Indian heritage. Anyone listening to Nikki Nimrata Haley would think that she won the Iowa primary. Haley's parents are immigrants from India. Nimrata is her birth name.
These attacks might seem familiar because they look almost identical to what he did with President Barack Obama. He would often emphasize Barack Obama's middle name, which is Hussein.